Miami Dolphins had 3 picks in the first round of the 2020 NFL Draft, and I believe they nailed all 3. I loved them. Number 5 overall, they drafted Tua Tagovailoa. He's a franchise quarterback. This was a huge move. It's a great pick. He's incredibly accurate. He's great at working through progressions from his 1 to 2. But even what I really love is he goes to his 3rd and his 4th option regularly. He's really good at getting to the backside. And now he got hurt in college, and it happened because he has a habit to not let a play die. He'll extend a play. He'll keep it going for a little bit too long. And the Dolphins need to help him with that. The Dolphins need to break him of that habit where he needs to stay in the pocket and then throw the ball away more often rather than keep extending a play a little bit too long. He's coming off of a dislocated hip injury. So mobility is a question with Tua. But here's the good news. You don't really want Tua running around outside of the pocket anyways. He's his best when he's in the pocket, throwing the ball around. He's great at throwing from the pocket. He's incredibly accurate. That's his best trait is his accuracy. And so I want to see Tua evolve into a quarterback who moves around in a 5-yard radius within the pocket, a step to the right, a step to the left, a step up, a step back. He doesn't need to extend a play a bunch and run around. His game can be very happily and content in the pocket, moving around in that 5-yard radius, occasionally extending a play. I'm not saying he'll never run, but I don't need Tua running the ball a lot. That's not what I even want from Tua. I want Tua in the pocket throwing the football. And that's why his injuries concern me a lot less than other people. People are like, well, what about this? And can he run? He doesn't need to run. He's a quarterback. He needs to be able to step to the right or step to the left. He can do that. I've seen video of him literally doing that with Trent Dilfer. And the Dolphins are in no hurry to play him. The Dolphins have a veteran quarterback who can play day one, Ryan Fitzpatrick. Ryan Fitzpatrick is 37 years old. He's the plan for now, and Tua is the long-term plan for the future. There's no hurry at all to get Tua onto the field, and having Tua sit behind Ryan Fitzpatrick is going to make him a better quarterback in the long run. It's going to help him in the NFL. But I have 2 really important thoughts to me. Is that number 1, Tua's been through a lot in the last couple months. He got hurt, which means he had to do a lot of therapy and recovery and rehab on his hip. And while he's been doing that the last couple months, Tua has heard nothing but people doubting him. Tua has had so much negative attention in the media. And I know from experience that adversity either makes you better or makes you bitter. I believe that the adversity Tua has been going through is going to make him a better man, a better leader, and a better quarterback. I want Tua even more because of the stuff he's been through in the last couple months. If he just won 4 national championships at Alabama, dominated the whole way, never had to deal with any struggle, I actually would be like, oh, well, can he? I'd probably still draft him. Of course, you're like, well, he's incredible. But I actually feel even better because he's been through some stuff. He's been through some hard times and got through it. I love that about Tua. Here's the other thing. Trent Dilfer has been championing Tua the entire time, shouting from the mountaintops, hey, Tua's great. Tua's incredible. Tua's the best. Trent Dilfer trains high school quarterbacks. He does the Elite 11 high school quarterback camps. I actually worked with Trent Dilfer a couple times when I was in high school. And I was never an elite quarterback in high school. I was lucky to be around Trent Dilfer. But Trent Dilfer worked with incredible quarterbacks. I was there with Sam Darnold and Josh Rosen. And Trent Dilfer has worked with Dwayne Haskins and Jameis Winston, Deshaun Watson. Literally all the best quarterbacks you've seen in the NFL draft in the last couple of years. Trent Dilfer's pretty much worked with all of them. And yet Tua is the first quarterback ever where Trent Dilfer has come out and said, this guy is it. Trent Dilfer has never, ever done pre-draft workouts with any of the other quarterbacks. Now, part of that is he worked with ESPN before, and now he's a high school coach who's got more ability and availability to go work with kids and go work with Tua. But the other thing is this, we've never seen Trent Dilfer play that card before where he says, I know this kid. I've worked with him. I've been around him a ton. We've never seen him use and play that card before and tell Tua, why has he chosen Tua to be the very first time he said, this is the guy I will say anything about Tua because he's incredible. Why is Trent Dilfer so willing to put it all on the line about Tua? It's got to say something to me. To me, it tells me if Trent Dilfer really believes in him that much and says he's that special of a kid, he must be. I'm all in on Tua. I really believe in him. I think he's great. And I think everything Trent Dilfer says about him has to mean something. Now, they got their franchise quarterback. Love the move. It's phenomenal. Number 18 overall, the Dolphins made another good move. They got Tua some help on the offensive line. They drafted Austin Jackson, a tackle from USC. Love that as well. Great pick. Not a lot more to say than that. If a team drafts an offensive lineman, I'm pretty much always like, hey, good move. You can't hurt yourself drafting more offensive linemen to make your team and help your quarterback. Now, they traded down 4 picks from 26th overall to the 30th overall pick. And 30th overall, they drafted a corner, Noah Igbinoghene. I'm really apologetic if I screw up that name. It's Igbinoghene, which is go look at the spelling. It's difficult. I'm doing the best I can. I mean no disrespect. He's a great football player. He's a corner from Auburn. And some people don't understand this pick because some people say, well, the Dolphins already have 2 corners. They have Xavier Howard, which they gave a huge contract. They have Byron Jones, which they gave a huge contract to. They already have 2 corners. Why would they draft another one? People need to realize that NFL teams don't just play with 2 receivers, one on the right, one on the left. NFL teams have 3, sometimes 4 receivers on the field at a time, which means you need to have a nickel corner, a guy, your 3rd corner on the field to cover a slot receiver. Bam. That's exactly what this draft pick is for. Noah Igbinoghene. I'm so sorry to the guy. Look, it's just a name. Even when I was scouting, I had no idea how to say this guy's name. I apologize. I tried. I'm doing the best I can. I know I'm screwing it up. I am so sorry. But I love the pick. He's a great player because the head coach for the Miami Dolphins, Brian Flores, loves to play man coverage, which means they need not 1 corner, Xavier Howard, not 2 corners, Byron Jones, 3 with Noah. I'm going to just call him Noah Ig. We'll call him Noah Ig. I don't know. I'm so sorry to the guy. I feel so horrible. I can't say his name. I'm truly apologetic. But he's a great draft pick because he gives the Dolphins an ability to play man coverage and have him guard the slot receiver who's like a Julian Edelman type of guy in the slot. It's great. And I really believe that everything the Miami Dolphins did in the first round of the NFL draft, Tua, Austin Jackson, Noah, the corner from Auburn, they got so many players that are going to have a good impact on their roster, and they're just really, really carefully building a team that I just am such a fan of. I think their culture is great. I think Tua is the right guy to be in Miami. He's a franchise quarterback. I don't know what else people want, and I really believe that the Dolphins absolutely nailed the first round of the 2020 NFL Draft. In case you don't know, Strong Opinion Sports is not just a YouTube channel. It is also a full audio podcast. You can find it on Spotify, on iTunes, on Google Play, pretty much everywhere you find podcasts. And if you like podcasts, please do me a huge favor and give it a listen.